What's up everybody, it's July 19th, 2016 and it's time for today's episode of Level Up, our daily video game news show where we bring you all the latest and greatest stories from within the video game industry. Now you might be thinking, Matt, you're obviously going to be talking about Pokemon Go again today because that seems to forever be in the news. No, I'm not going to be touching on that stuff. We will be talking about it at length in tomorrow's party chat, so you can come back tomorrow to find out a lot of our conversations about Pokemon Go, but obviously it continues to be a huge phenomenon. Instead, we're going to focus on everything that's not Pokemon Go today. We're going to kick off the news with a little bit of sad news, actually. It's regarding the indie studio Playdead, the creators of Limbo and more recently Inside. The CEO, Dino Patti, has announced that he is going to be leaving the company in order to seek new challenges. So he goes on to say that following almost 10 incredible years building Playdead from an idea to 2 dents in the gaming industry, I'm leaving to seek new challenges. So that was his full quote. Really disappointed, obviously. He's been there a long time. He formed the studio back in 2006 with Arndt Jensen, and like I said, those 2 games, both Limbo and Inside, both critically acclaimed. Limbo, obviously very, very good, and Inside as well. If you haven't played it, potentially Game of the Year, or definitely a contender for Game of the Year so far. So this is interesting to see. Obviously, maybe he wants to go on to maybe something bigger. I'm sure someone like him is not going to be short of job opportunities. But yeah, I mean, where does this leave Playdead now? Are we going to see something as good as Limbo and Inside again in another 6 years? Who knows? But I'm sure whatever he does in the future will continue to be great. And like I said, make sure you check out those games. They are both fantastic. We did a Let's Play of Inside on the channel recently, which you can check out. So moving on with the news, and PS4 owners or PlayStation owners may have historically felt that they were feeling a little bit left out. They didn't get to play the Dead Rising series that has come to Xbox 360 and more recently Xbox One. We know we've got Dead Rising 4 coming later on this year, again first to Xbox One. We don't necessarily know that it's a console exclusive. In fact, the fact that Microsoft did not shove down our throat that it was Xbox One and Windows 10 exclusive at E3 would imply that it's not going to be exclusive forever. But in the interim, Capcom have announced that both Dead Rising and Dead Rising 2 will be coming to the Xbox One and the PS4. So we don't know any more details about this at the moment. They simply said that they will share more details soon. So are these going to be remasters or are they going to be simply ports? They did also say that the original Dead Rising will be coming to PC. Nothing about Dead Rising 2 on PC. Dead Rising 2 already exists on PC. So that kind of leans towards the fact that maybe they're going to be more ports than remaster. But they're both fun games. You can kind of see where the fundamental of this series came from. Dead Rising was really, really fun. Dead Rising 2 wasn't quite so good. I didn't have quite so much fun with that one. But if you're looking for a fun zombie game, then Dead Rising is definitely a series that offers it. And now, obviously, there is an avenue for Sony fans, Sony players to experience it and maybe get yourself a taste of the series before Dead Rising 4. Staying with Sony and more specifically on the PlayStation 4, is it possible that we have just found out, or has there been another, should I say, new leak about the PS4 Neo? Apparently not. Apparently it was just people are kind of taking quotes out of context. But recently there was an interview on CNBC with the GameStop CEO, Paul Raines. And they were obviously talking about Pokemon Go because that's what everyone's talking about right now. It's doing wonders for Nintendo. But the interviewer then went on to talk about what we can look forward to this holiday. And then he actually went on, because he was talking about Pokemon Go, went on to mention Nintendo NX. Raines then pointed out that actually NX isn't coming this holiday. We know that. It's coming out early 2017. But after that, he did mention that... remember, this was his quote, remember, there are 2 different form factors, a PS4 Neo and an Xbox One new slim version. So there'll be some activity and upgrades along with VR. Now, we know VR's coming this year, we know the Xbox One S is coming this year. So is that a hint that Neo's coming this year, or is that just other things that are on the horizon. The fact that it's contradictory to the 2017 could say that it is 2016. We still don't know. All this indication is that it will be coming and it's going to be tying up with VR. I still maintain, look out for TGS. That's in September. That's potentially when we're going to get a reveal of a console. Whether or not it will actually come out then, it still remains to be seen. But when there's this many rumours kind of circulating, it proved before when there was all these rumours about PS4 Neo being a thing. It did eventually become a thing. So now everyone's saying it's going to be a 2016 release. Don't be surprised if it is a 2016 release. One console we do 100% know is coming this year, just touched on it before there, is the Xbox One S. Microsoft has officially announced the exact release date. To be honest, I thought this had already been announced, but they've announced it again this week. It's rolling out on August the 2nd, 2016, so only a couple of weeks away right now. But what they have clarified is, when they announced the console, there was going to be 3 iterations with a 500 gig, 1TB and 2TB hard drive. The only one launching this August is obviously the most expensive one, the 2TB version. That will set you back £349 at the moment. The 1TB and 500 gig you can imagine to probably be around somewhere around the maybe 310 and then 260 mark, something like that. We don't know those. Those are going to come later on this year. December apparently is the report. So really, if you're going to want one for Christmas, if you're going to be wanting to buy one for anyone for Christmas, or even for the full lineup of 2016, you're going to have to go with a 2TB one. To be honest, the size of games, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It is a really sexy looking console, and you're going to pay that much for an Xbox One anyway, so you might as well pick up the One S, unless you really want to hold out for that Scorpio in 2017. And the final item of today, we're going back over to Sony and the PlayStation 4, and Sony has confirmed about the PS4 exclusive Gravity Rush 2, a release date. If you're in North America, you're in luck, it's going to be coming September 30th. However, if you're in Europe or the UK, there's a little bit longer to wait. It's going to be on November 30th, or UK specifically, December 2nd. So quite a bit longer to wait for us when compared to North America, which you don't normally see nowadays. Normally maybe a week here or there, but that extra little bit, kind of interesting. Not really sure why that's happening, but pre-orders are available right now, and you'll be able to get pre-order bonuses as normal. There'll be a DLC costume for Kat, who is the main protagonist in the game. You'll also be able to get Director's Choice soundtrack of the game with the pre-orders, and this is from the PlayStation Store, or if you pre-order from the PlayStation Store, you will also get a PS4 theme, just to add to all of those lovely pre-order bonuses you're getting. So, don't know if you're looking forward to that game. It's not really one that I'm excited for. I would have been more excited if it was maybe still coming to the Vita again. But December, I suppose, is a good time. It's out of the way of all the big releases, at least. It's at the end, so if you're looking forward to that, there you go. There's the release date. And that's it for today. So do let us know down below what you think of Playdead's future. What's going to happen now that we don't know who the new CEO is going to be. Obviously, what does that mean for the company and also for Ratty himself? Are you excited for the Neo? Are you excited for the Xbox One S? Are you going to be buying either or both? And are you excited for Gravity Rush 2? So let us know down below. But for now, thank you very much for watching, everyone. Make sure you come back tomorrow for a brand new episode where I will see you next time.